Hey everybody, welcome back to the Meal Prep Artist. I am Danielle and I want to stuff a chicken with you. I was going to go live on YouTube to do it, but I cannot get it to turn on for the live. So I'm just going to pre-record everything and kind of walk it through with you, the steps of it, and I will upload it as soon as I can. I wanted to show you what I was just finishing up. I was making the fettuccine, and I have these noodles that I wanted to share with you. They're called Pasta Zero spaghetti noodles. Look like real noodles, like they're perfectly normal noodles. So I am just putting them, adding them into my fettuccine that I already have had made on the stove, and I'm just kind of stirring it up, and I let it kind of cool down a little bit on the stove, and I'm just going to add it into my bowl that I can store in the fridge. On a previous YouTube video that I have all the ingredients that I use, so I will go ahead and add that video to this video. So when you're watching my videos, if you click up on the I in the corner, it'll drop down for information and it will show you that video. So if you want to get that list of ingredients on how to make your own fettuccine sauce, way healthier than going to the store and buying it. And it's really easy, and it isn't a lot of ingredients, but you do want to have the right ingredients for it. So go ahead and click on that information button at the top of the corner, and it will pop down that video. It is definitely an extremely low carb meal. So here is my chicken. I have cleaned it out all the way through the center. So you should be able to touch your fingers when you stick your hand inside the chicken. Another trick that I learned a long time ago when I cooked a turkey was, if you want to get it to taste flavorful, you need to peel the skin. So don't take it off, but this is going to act like a barrier, and you just have to get your fingers in there and you separate it. You can even go down, separate the leg from the skin right there. I have my seasonings in a bowl, and I'm going to go ahead and put my butter. It's just a chunk of butter. I'm going to put that into my seasoning bowl. I'm going to melt it in the microwave just for a couple of seconds so I can rub that all over my meat on my chicken. Get it under that skin. All right, so I have my butter melted. Now I don't want it too melted to where you can't use it, just enough to where it's nice and soft. So you can kind of smush it around yet still with a spoon. So go ahead and just, however you want to get it in there, use a spoon, or you're going to get your fingers dirty, so be prepared for that. All right, so I've got all of that in there. I just put it all over the breast inside, and now I'm just going to take it and basically lather up all of the meat in my chicken. I am going to stuff it with everything that I have cut up in front of me. Don't feel bad if you feel like you're just pushing inside of it too hard to get it filled up. You're not. Okay, lemon juice. I'm going to pick my chicken up by that tail and just kind of pour the lemon juice inside. I have a skewer here. Some people use ties to tie up the leg and the wings. I'm going to use this skewer. Previously I had it sitting in water. So just make sure your skin is pulled down the best you can. Pull one leg up. And the skin is tough, so just poke through it the best you can. And this skewer will hold it all together, so that way you don't have a dry spot on the wings or the legs or anything like that. Skin is tough, which is good. We want it tough. You're going to stick that toothpick right through the skin on all the way through, okay? And it's going to hold that, go one way, and then go the opposite way. Okay, now the outside of the chicken, right? We still have to deal with the outside of the chicken. So my lemon juice is all kind of around, but that's fine. And if you want to put it on, you can put it on. Lemon is always good. Go ahead and use your oil. Get it all over this. As I always tell you on the videos, your oil is going to create your chicken to not burn, or any foods that you put on the grill to not burn. So you want to use the oil. So rub it all over with oil. Okay, turn it around. Now you still have this front flap up here. If you feel like you didn't get enough vegetables in the backside, you can always put them in here, and you can use another toothpick to close it. But I don't have any more, so I'm gonna stuff the skin of that into that hole because I don't want it hanging out burning. And then we're gonna put a dry rub on it. I want a dry rub on it because it makes it give it a crisp on the chicken. So I'm gonna cook it at 225, and I'm gonna cook it for approximately an hour. After that, I'm gonna go ahead and turn my temperature up to 350, and I'm gonna cook it until the internal temperature of the thickest part of my chicken reads 165. Okay, so I'm gonna add my dry rub, and I tell you guys a lot that I always use this Kicken Chicken. It's just something that we have found that we really liked. If there's something else that you have found that you really like, feel free to share it with me. I will try anything. It would be fun to try some different rubs. Okay, so here's the chicken. I'm going to go lay it on the grill. And again, I'm gonna cook it for 1 hour at 225, and then I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna turn it up to 350 and internally watch the temperature.